After a fantastic season premiere of Monday Night Raw last week, where we saw Seth freaking Rollins become the new United States Champion, tonight we look towards the future as Elias makes a return. Hello everyone, I'm Mackenzie Mitchell for WWE Now with everything you need to know about tonight's Monday Night Raw.
Good evening, Bobby Lashley.
Oh, no! He's gonna outside Lashley!
Brock Lesnar smashed his way back onto Raw last week with a vicious attack on Bobby Lashley. The pre-match beatdown cost the Almighty his United States Championship as Seth freaking Rollins capitalized on the wounded Goliath. Now the Beast is heading back to the Red Brand, likely with even more destruction in mind. So will Lashley be waiting for Lesnar when he rolls back into Raw tonight?
Another cover! This could be it. Seth Rollins, United States Champion. Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Seth freaking Rollins!
Seth freaking Rollins is always the opportunist, and last week he gladly took advantage of Lesnar's rampage against Lashley. By capturing the United States title once again, Rollins officially cemented himself as a double Grand Slam champion. The Visionary has long claimed himself as the face of Monday Night Raw, and now has the championship gold to back it up. Tonight, Rollins will reignite the rivalry with Matt Riddle, who bested him inside the fight pit at Extreme Rules after Rollins won their first match at Clash at the Castle. Who will walk out with the United States title tonight?
He doesn't just go after anybody. You had to do something to piss him off.
I've
Come
done
on,
nothing.
on you.
I've done nothing. I've done nothing.
But I will do anything to get rid of him.
Wait. Anything? That's
Anything.
well, you have a belt on. So what I mean to say is, next week you go one-on-one with Dexter Lumis. If you win, Dexter Lumis is gone forever. But if you lose, he keeps your enormous gifts.
Oh, plus he also gets a contract with the WWE.
Oh yeah, that too, but still your balls.
Dexter Lumis has haunted The Miz ever since reappearing in the WWE Universe. The A-lister has been seeing ghosts everywhere he turns in recent weeks, and he's lashed out at the Philadelphia Flyers mascot Gritty, been attacked with a hockey stick, and more. But it all culminated with Lumis deflating the atmosphere and more at Maurice's birthday celebration for The Miz last week. Tonight, Lumis can earn a WWE contract when him and the must-see superstar finally meet in the ring. Can The Miz end his nightmare and prevent his tormentor from officially joining the Red Brand?
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh no! Gallows, Anderson, the originals, the OC is in Brooklyn. AJ Styles has brought reinforcement. Wow!
Last week's Raw was too sweet as Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson made their shocking returns. The OC officially reunited to help AJ Styles stand up to the Judgment Day's reign of terror. But Gallows and Anderson won't wait around and are set to jump right back into in-ring action in a showdown with Alpha Academy. Can Chad Gable and Otis spoil the OC's in-ring return? The WWE Universe is waiting with bated breath for the glorious return of Elias. The musical sensation has been absent for some time, but Ezekiel's older brother is ready to start rocking arenas once again. So the big question here, is everyone ready to walk with Elias? So don't miss it when it all goes down tonight on Monday Night Raw at 8, 7 Central on the USA Network.
Break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.